You can solve your family problem by solving your own problem first, because you are part of the family. So when you solve your own your own problem, your own personal problem, of course, you see the family problem is reduced now. Then you cannot solve your family problem. That's why I say no, you cannot solve your family problem, because you are not everyone in your family. But you can lead them by example, solving your own problem and showing them how to solve their own problem. They may want it in certain way. They may want you to be the one, doing everything for them, like you give them wife and still give them the bed to lay on with their wife. That's like a proverb. So you cannot solve your family problem. And when you try to solve your family problem by yourself, it leads to sudden death. It leads to untold suffering. You begin to go through a lot. I've seen some people, especially firstborn in a family, who carry the load of their family, the entire family, struggling to take care of their parents, their siblings, their own self, and their own, wife and children, especially those of us from Igbo land. You see how many people that have gone trying to solve their family problem, especially poverty. When poverty is in a family, it's a big problem. Some of us, you see many of our boys locked up in prison in Asia, in America, in Europe. Why? They are trying to solve their family problem. It is not their fault. They thought carrying drug will help them solve their poverty problem in their family. They thought maybe prostitution or whatever they think they can do to make money will solve their family poverty problem. But they find themselves in jail, they find themselves killed, they find themselves, living a miserable life. Some of them travel abroad, thinking traveling abroad will solve their problem, but they find themselves in a tight corner that, it is hard for even them to feed themselves. So you see them struggling because of their family problem, not because of their personal problem. Of course, you can't live abroad and not maybe living comfortably, but there is something. Many people are suffering abroad not because they love suffering, but because of their family at home. Even some women, you see some women that came to America and messed up in marriage. It's not their fault. They were trying to solve their family problem. They think, oh, now my husband has brought me to America. I am making money now. I have to take care of my family. I have to do this, do that. And they cause her marriage. Some men also, some women brought them to America. The same thing, because they have family problem. They disappointed the woman. They don't care. And they've forgotten what they went through to come to America. They just, boom. And they find themselves also in a tight corner. So people have been doing a lot of things just to solve their family problem, and they end up not doing that. Some people have done money rituals. They said like they joined some secret cult, and some use their parents for money ritual. Some use their wives, some their husbands, some their loved ones, siblings to make money. Some their neighbors, or some kidnapping other people's children to make money to solve their family problem. But it's useless, because when you make that money, you see, you will not even be alive enough to enjoy that money. You can't have rest of mind. You are not enjoying the money. The only money you enjoy is the money you labored for, the money you work for. You enjoy it. But the money you did some bad thing, whether it's stealing or whatever, of course, if you are not caught, you are free. But within you, you are not settled, and that's why you see it's like a trap. Once you steal to make it, you will do anything to keep it. Once you kill to make it, you will do anything to keep it. Once you do bad thing to make it, you will keep doing bad thing to make it, unless you want to let it go. And nobody that have tested prosperity or riches that we want to go back to poverty. Except very few that love life than material things. Because Ndokako, life is more important than riches. Life is more important than money. Life is more important than wealth. Life is more important than whatever it is that is the problem in your family or in your society or among your people. Am I trying to solve my family problem? Of course, I am. And that's why since I woke up, I've been calling them to wake up too. No longer living the way our parents raised us up, or even my parents, I'm talking to them also. And I'm leading by example. So you can't just come up now and tell me, do this, do that. Okay, the Bible say, or my parents say, no. You say I must give to the poor people that need. But they believe in God. If they believe in God, why not say that God must provide for them? They believe that God can supply their need. They believe that God can solve their problem. So why are you putting on somebody, say, help the poor, give to the poor, and all that? Think about it. Why there is God they believe in, or where there is God you believe in. That priest, that pastor, that man of God that is asking you to help people, to give to the poor, ask them, what is their God doing? If God is the owner of everything, they say you should give from what you have. If you have to give one to others. So God have all things. Why can't God give all things to people that believe in him at least? If God give to people that believe in him what they need, the worst problem will be solved. Think about it. But because you think, oh, you can take it on your fellow human beings, and you are afraid of God, you are afraid that God will punish you or will send you to hell, then you begin to put it on people. You must do this. Help the poor, help the needy, give to them. What is God doing? You say God is the one that gives us the rain and the sun. Excuse me, why can't he give us riches? Us all. You believe that God made Solomon the richest and the wisest man ever lived in the Bible. But you know it's a lie. African man was and is the richest man and the wisest man that ever lived. Is Africans. When Africans were themselves, all of them were rich and wise. In the sense like they teach others because they're original. So if God is rich and have all things, you believe he created all things, and he say he gives you sun and the rain, and so why can't he do that with your need? Whatever your need is, why can't God meet your need? Why can't God supply all your need? Even as the Bible says, according to his riches and glory. That God is wretched. God is so poor that men are raising money for him. They are raising money to build his kingdom. They are raising money to sponsor his kingdom, to sponsor his program. Oh, I'm going to do the work of God. I need people to bring 1,000 here, 2,000 here, sow seed, so that God will bless you. People don't need to sow seed for God to bless them. People don't supposed to give to any man of God for God to bless them, because if that God will bless you for giving to man of God, let that God give to that man of God directly. But there is no God that you are giving anything to. It is that man of God, but he deceive you. He rob you in the name of God, in the name of Jesus. So you trying to solve your family problem will kill you. You trying to solve your family problem is like you are like a staff fasting on the ground, and every family member is bringing all their properties hanging on that staff. No matter how strong that staff is, it will bend. Many have died before their time because of family problem. Especially men, African men, especially Igbo men. Many Igbo men have done some terrible things just to solve their family problem. I laugh when people say that Igbos don't love themselves. I laugh. Compare Igbo tribe with any other tribe in Nigeria, for example, and tell me who care for themselves more. Igbos help themselves. They can pick you up from your village and you serve for maybe a few years, and they settle you. You become a man. You have your own stuff. There is no tribe that is richer than Igbos in West Africa, or let me say in Nigeria. You say Dangote is the richest man in Nigeria because Nigerian government is the one that is that help him. Hausa man cannot be richer than Igbo man. A Yoruba man cannot be. It's not being tribalist. You know what I'm saying. In terms of people helping, you can go to your village and bring a boy or a girl and train them, and you settle them, they become somebody. Which other tribe does that? And that's what they tell you, that their ancestors were into slavery. That was the type of slavery our ancestors were having. It is called indentured servants or servitude. That's what they were doing. Not chaining people down, forcing people to work when they don't want to work. No, it is you agree with the parents, they give you their child or their children, they take care of them, and some men also give themselves to serve. After that, they get settled, they go. But slavery is, you know how evil it is, making people, turning people into beasts. Solving your family problem. Of course, you cannot solve your family problem. Solve your own problem first. It's like somebody that's saying can heal the sick. Let that person heal himself first. You cannot heal yourself, but you say you can heal the sick. That's ridiculous. You are not rich. It's just like people saying that a poor native doctor is making people rich by money ritual. No. It's making people, you know, selling themselves or committing themselves. That's what they are really doing. You know, if they are making people rich, they will be richer than the one that are making rich. And you know, that's what religion wants you to do. Christianity wants you to be poor and making many rich. Here, Paul said that in the Bible. Poor, making many rich. You have many poor people who are Christians and are making many ministers, the so-called ministers or men of God, rich by giving them their tithes and offerings. They are hard-earned money. They are hard-begged money. And are giving it to that men of God, being poor but making many rich. Stop living that type of life. Some of you are poor, but you are making many of your siblings rich. And you think it's a good thing. It's not. Something is wrong. We have to fix that system. We have to fix that order. If you continue this way, is that the same way you want your children to live? That is the question I've been throwing to, especially the elderly ones among our people. You are living in America. Oh, through bringing your family to America. Is that how we're going to live forever? He said, but there's nothing we can do. There is something we can do. Start with yourself. Tell yourself the truth and begin to say the truth. Even though you are still living in America, say the truth. This thing is not good. It's not good. Then begin to do something about it. So, only you trying to solve your family problem is like myself trying to solve our people's problem. The problem of, you know, praising the oppressors and trashing our ancestors. I cannot solve that problem by myself. So what do? I begin to wake people up. It is when majority wake up, that's when we can solve that problem. That's when we can have true revolution. But if few of us try to solve that problem now, say we want to beat up all these pastors, all these bishops, we want to destroy churches and all that, guess what? They will arrest us, put us in jail, or some even kill us. You can't do that by yourself. It's majority. The reason why it seems that like Christianity, Islam have power or increasing is because of the number, majority. Not because of any God, not because of their God. No, it's not. It is the crowd behind them. That's why you can see Christians can go to your village and destroy the shrine of your people. They can beat up the chief priest of your village. Nothing will happen. But try to touch a reverend father. Oh, you see how the Fulani herdsmen kill the reverend father. All the reverend father in the Enugu East, they begin to protest. Alright? They say, oh, they arrested some people. Nonsense. Because of the crowd. Because they have the guns, they have the military, they have the might on their side. But if you say, no, I'm among the woke nation, you know, I believe all this religion, you have found the truth that Christianity and Islam, they really enslave us and they force us to accept those religions. Now you want to go, you begin to go to the street beating people that are preaching and all that. They will arrest you. You cannot solve problem like that. Only you cannot solve it. It's when majority of us wake up. We're not forcing people to change. We're not forcing people to wake up. No. We're not forcing people. But we keep speaking it. We keep saying it. We keep saying it. We will not go. We are not about to pick up arms and say everybody must believe what we are saying. I mean, everybody must stop believing. They must start knowing. No. But what we are doing is to start with ourselves. Now that I am awakened, I am waking others up. In my family, how many people join me? I don't see anyone, any single one that have joined me in my family. And some people are using it against me, saying, okay, how many people believe in this, what you're saying? Do your parents believe that? I say, listen, and you believe in Jesus. How many Jesus family members believe what he said? How many Jesus siblings died on the cross with him? And you believe in Jesus? Nonsense. No, Mary did not hang on the cross with Jesus. Everybody ran away. Even his disciples, all of them ran away. And even the John that was his gay partner, John ran away also. I think he was the one they say have clothes without pants on, because he thought Jesus would do the last one before he died. The guy run. Who don't want to leave? Everybody want to leave. Yeah, they want to go to heaven. They were following Jesus. Jesus said, yeah, you know, wherever I am, you will be. Okay. Wherever I am, my servant will be. God will honor you by bringing you. Okay. Time for death. Come, all of them run away. Because to solve problem is not easy. And only you trying to solve it will kill you. You die before your time, you may have heart attack, all that shit. You see some people, when you see them, they are younger than me, but they have more gray hair. Not, I don't mean the inherent one, I don't mean the one like by the comfort that runs in the family. I mean, people that overthinking and the suffering has turned them. If you see their skin, see their hair, you know how old I am, and I still look like this? Not because I'm working out, not because I'm living in America. Even when I was in Nigeria, when I don't have money, people come to ask me to borrow the money. And that's when I don't have money. Because they see how I look. Of course, you know, when I dress up, you know, I have nice body. I naturally have good body. That even if I wear okreka, old clothes, you that wear the expensive and the new one, you will be asking me, where did you get it from? You will like to have it. So we're not trying to force anyone to accept what you are saying. We are just trying to wake our people up. We are not trying to solve the problem that our people are in. It's many, you know how long that people has been in that bondage? Many years. And you think maybe just by posting on Facebook one day everybody will wake up. No. That's why you know that I know. I'm not trying to make them, oh, just come, saying nice thing for them to believe me. No. Because that's not a deception. You don't try to say something to lure people, to make people know. Say it as it is. Let them foam. If they foam too. So they know that, listen, that thing they're afraid of, it cannot happen to you. That's why I can call them blind idiots. That's why I can call them blind pigs. That's why I can call them blind serpents. That's why I can call them blind ghosts. That's why I can call them all, whatever name they call me, I call them more. To show them that their God cannot do anything. They say, God will do this. God have mercy on me. I say, God punish you. If you believe God will have mercy on me, okay, I know God will punish you too. Let the same God that will have mercy on me, let that God punish you. Because I'm telling you the truth that will help you free of charge. But you think God will deal with me? I am mocking God. I'm blasphemous, or I am engaging in heresy. For what? Telling you to wake up, telling you the truth that Christianity was forced on you, telling you the truth that Islam was forced on you, telling you the truth that your ancestors were raped and killed. Is that why you are invoking your imaginary God to have mercy on me? You are cursing me when you say that. You are insulting me. When you tell me God bless you, you are insulting me. When you tell me God have mercy on you, you are insulting me. I don't need that. If there is a blessing and mercy, you are the one that I need to give it to me. But I don't need that. I work, like I'm driving to work right now. So some of them call me jobless because I post and say I'm jobless. Okay. They want me to be working my ass off so that they won't see me online. No way. I'd rather be online like this talking than go to work even. Because I know what I'm doing. I'm not trying to make money online. Some people are making money online, but I'm not doing that. Can I do that? Of course. You can do anything you want to do. All you need is to learn the secret. Period. Learn the formula. You do that. But I am doing my business. This is my real business. Waking our people up. Because when majority of our people wake up, You see how they will begin to fix their land is Africa. You see, many of us will not be saying, oh, I want to travel to America. How many Americans are living in Nigeria as I speak? How many Americans are planning to relocate to Nigeria as I speak? But go to American embassy. You see even Nigerians committing suicide because they denied them visa. You see many of them, oh, they see maybe you're from America or Europe online. They begin to come to be your friend, all that shit. They want to come to America. Of course, who don't want to come to America? It's a good, you see how if I'm in Nigeria now, do you think I'll be driving and be talking like this? Even though I pay for data? No way. They rob you, Anyocha. They rob you very well, and there's nothing you can do about that because the majority of people are suffering. They say, and only you, they ask you, and only you they suffer. I beg, forget. You know, live and now. Is that because of money? Live and now. But they rob you because of money. Now they are telling you live and now. Because it's supposed to be so. But now, it don't supposed to be so. We have to fix it. That's why we're calling you to wake up. Wake up and do the right thing. Know that no condition is permanent. And no matter how hard it is, it will get better if you do the right thing. As I'm doing the right thing, waking our people up. When many people wake up, you will see how things will change. You will see how it is easy to solve that family problem. It is easy to solve that our people's problem. Our family problem should not be permanent. We can solve it. Our people's problem should not be permanent. We can solve it. So no condition is permanent, and the truth shall prevail. If you and I, as awakened people, are waking other people up, when people wake up, of course, as Stephen said, we must fix it. No God is coming to fix it. No Jesus is coming to fix it for us. We are the one that will fix it. But we are not in the rush. Even if we die now, we are coming back again until the truth prevails. Peace.